Morning, everybody. Welcome to my coffee break. Today, I'm trying Groundworks Nitro coffee, and it's a cold brew. It's unsweetened coffee, and it says classic. So they have a new artwork on their can. It used to be, I think, all silver, but yeah, we're gonna try this, and it's from Los Angeles, California. So, and it says it's roasted and brewed in Los Angeles, California. And it has their website right there on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. www.groundworkscoffee.com. Well, let's give this a try. It's a Nitro coffee. So we can open it up here. All right. I didn't put any ice in my glass because it's like 47 degrees outside. So it makes my studio, aka garage, the same temperature. So it's a little chilly in here, so I didn't want to put ice. So here we go. Ready? Here we go. We're supposed to pour it kind of fast. Looks really, really good and dark, and you really see the bubbles. See the bubbles there? Pretty cool. And let's see, it says unsweetened, so there's no sugar at all. It says filtered water, organic coffee. Oh, I was supposed to gently shake, but I didn't. And you got to keep it in the refrigerator because it's perishable. And it says it's a 12 fluid ounce can, and it says no fat, no sodium. Hey, it doesn't have any sodium. Sometimes you get some of these canned coffees and they have sodium to try to preserve the coffee. So, all right, and we can see the crema develop. Crema on top. That's what makes it sweet. You don't even have to have sugar in a Nitro coffee because it actually makes it. It's the Nitro makes the coffee kind of sweet, even though it doesn't have any sugar in it. So let's give this a try, shall we? Oh, that's really good. I kind of like that with no sugar at all. That's pretty good. Hey, thank you for joining me on Twitch. Somebody just joined me. I'm on Facebook Live, Twitch, and YouTube. So that is really good. You can see the crema, it's the, residue on the coffee. I got this at Central Market here in San Antonio. Well, actually, Central Market is actually in Alamo Heights. It's another part, like the northeastern part of San Antonio. In the northeastern part of San Antonio, there's a lot of little cities that are towns that are developed in that area. There you got Alamo Heights, you got Converse, you got Kirby. So Alamo Heights is a kind of an older neighborhood, but more, I guess, influential people, I guess you would say, live there. I don't know about anymore, but it used to be. You say Alamo Heights, and you go, oh, okay. But yeah, you got Shirts, you got all those little towns. And Live Oak, all in the northeastern part of San Antonio. And it's funny, you'll be going down the road and it'll say leaving San Antonio, entering one little town, and then it'll say entering San Antonio, and then, it's kind of funny like that. But yeah, San Antonio had developed those parts of the city. We would actually be, instead of the seventh largest city, we'd probably be up there. We'd probably be near Houston, I guess, because Houston is like the first largest city in Texas, and it's San Antonio's the second largest city in Texas. You got Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas. Those are the largest cities in Texas. And Austin's getting up there. The only thing is, Austin is pretty close to San Antonio, so I don't think we'll ever meet. But yeah, well, this says ready to sip, handcrafted, certified organic nitro coffee. Our quality beans are sustainable, sourced from farms around the globe, expertly roasted and infused with nitrogen. So I really do like nitro coffee. It's really good. It's really refreshing, even on a cold day. So I would have to say this one is better than the one that I tried. Well, I forgot. I already forgot what the. Oh, I think it was the. Oh man, I forgot. Well, the last video I made on it, I think. Oh, it's from Michigan. It was called the Great Lakes. There you go, Great Lakes Coffee. That one was pretty good. This one is pretty close to that one too. That's what it was. It was because it was from Michigan. I have to remember. You know, sometimes you don't remember what videos you had made. So, but yeah, this is actually really good, and it's really refreshing this morning. I had made an espresso coffee before I came on, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get a really good coffee before I come on, just in case this one wasn't that great, but it was actually pretty good. It doesn't say how many. Let me see. Oh, you can see it says has a little symbol. It's certified organic, non-GMO, and more. And it's kosher. See, it's there you go. I was trying to see. Sometimes they tell you how many milligrams of caffeine it has, but it's not saying. Nope, it doesn't say. Oh well, that's all right. Coffee's coffee, right? Hey, Naboo. Thank you for joining me. I enjoyed that parade. I'm going to actually, that you posted on Instagram. I'm going to actually go back to YouTube and actually catch the first of it. I guess you had filmed it, recorded, went on live, and I guess I didn't get a notification unless you had uploaded it. But it looks like a pretty fun parade you had there in France. I'm trying a nitro coffee. It's called Groundworks. It's it's organic nitro cold brew coffee, and it has no sugar. And this is from Los Angeles, California. There's a store here in San Antonio. Oh, okay, it was live. Okay, but I'll catch the replay. I want. I guess I caught the tail end of it on the Instagram. So I want to watch. It looked like it was a fun parade. Oh, well, I'll go back. You had mentioned it on Instagram that you put it on YouTube. So I was probably asleep, Naboo, no, when the parade was on. Maybe not. I got up at about 8 o'clock. It was fun. Parades seem to be always fun, huh? And that was interesting. We here in San Antonio, we have a parade called the Battle of Flowers Parade, and it has the floats are also made with flowers, but I never seen them like. That was interesting. Like at the end of the parade, they were taking the flowers off and throwing them to the crowd. I never seen them do that here. They started taking the flowers off. If you ever look up Battle of Flowers Parade here in San Antonio, it's a big parade, and I forgot when it is. I think it's in April. but they had very beautiful floats, and I've been to it when I was a little kid. I went to the Battle of Flowers parade. One time I went. I forgot how old I was. I was probably about 16, 17 years old or something like that. Me and my best friend, we went to the Battle of Flowers parade, and but back then we didn't have cell phones, so my mom and my dad got really worried because I think further down where we were, there was actually a shooting. Somebody had opened fire at the parade. My parents got scared that I was close to that. I didn't even know. I mean, we didn't even hear it or anything. When we got home, they go, "Oh, you're okay." They always do that there. They always take the flowers off. That's interesting. I guess because the flowers, I think they put on the. I can't remember. I should have. Well, I could look it up and talk about it next time. But the Battle of Flowers, I think it's has something to do with also with the Alamo here in San Antonio. But yeah, they have very very nice floats, all made with flowers. But as also too, the flowers don't go to waste. You're actually giving them to people, and they can take them home like a souvenir, and then also enjoy the flowers. What kind of flowers were there that were on that one float toward the end, kind of yellow? Oh, okay. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, have to. That would be something I can bring up. Hey, Matthew, thank you for joining me. Fist pump. That would. Oh, okay, mimosa. That was pretty flowers. I don't remember exactly what flowers. I think that they have the floats that they make here have all different kinds of flowers, but that would be something I can bring up if I ever talk to somebody that's in charge of the Battle of Flowers. Hey, you know what? In France, toward the end of the parade, they give the flowers away. Maybe I should say that. How are you, Matthew? Thank you for joining me today. I'm having a Nitro coffee called Groundworks. It's organic Nitro coffee, and it has no sugar. It's unsweetened. And I got this in there. They're roasted and brewed in Los Angeles, California. And today it's like 47 degrees outside. It'll warm up. Our daytime has been getting like the temperature is about 70 degrees. Last week it was like really, really cold here. And so we're kind of getting a little bit of a spring during the day. So it's like I was noticing too, couple of weeks from now, I think, there's going to be daylight saving. I think maybe in March. 49, a high for today. Okay, I won't complain. Today, I think the high is going to be 71. And then it's going to get cooler again. At nighttime, it's been getting like in the lower 40s. This is actually a pretty good Nitro coffee. This is I had bought like 4 of them at Central Market. It's like They're owned by HEB, and which HEB is a big chain here in San Antonio and throughout Texas. Some of their stores are like -3. Wow, wind chill. So, 49. Oh, okay. I have my brother-in-law. His family is from Minnesota, and they came down one time, and we were like freezing, and they had just had little sweaters on. They go, "Oh, this is nice." I go, it's cold," but for them, I guess they're used to, cooler temperatures, so they just had a sweater on. We had big old jackets on. We're all wimps. We're all wimps. We're just like, ooh. Yeah. Well, that's let's see what I was going to say. But yeah, Naboo, I think that was in the, I think it was 80, maybe like 78. 1978 is when the Battle of Flowers, and there was a shooting. Somebody was shooting at people at the parade. My mother, when I got home, she was so relieved. My best friend and I, we would ride the bus downtown, and that time we watched the Battle of Flowers, but that's been a long time ago. That's about, see, if I was about teen, it's about 45 years ago. Matthew, Naboo was on Instagram earlier. He went live, and he was at a parade. So it was really interesting. It was like they had their floats had flowers on them, and it reminded me a little bit of here. We have a Battle of Flower parade, and the floats are made of flowers. At the tail end of the parade there in France. Oh yes, there is now. Oh, you had to go through a security check? They do that here, like the San Antonio Spurs games. You have to go through like a security check. If you go into any of like when I go pay my property taxes for my home, I had to go through a security. I had to empty my pockets and go through a security in any federal building here in San Antonio. And I guess that's nowadays that's kind of the norm, right? Because you have to be careful. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Naboo and Matthew, for joining me today. I finished my coffee. So, they have a website. If you want to check out their website, it's www.groundworkcoffee. And this is the only one I've seen. I don't know what other flavors that they make. But I got this at Central Market. This one was like $3 and I think $3.89 or something like that. But this is the last one I bought. So, all right, take care. We'll see everybody later. Thank you for joining me. Remember, coffee and friends make a perfect plan. So thank you for stopping by and having a coffee with me this morning. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining me today, Naboo and Matthew. Bye, everyone.